Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this extreme fall makeup look. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes and done my eyebrows. All the products I use will be listed down below. So now I just want to get something into the crease. So I am using my Wet n Wild palette in Coffin Break. And I am going to tap into some of this top transition shade and just buff that into the crease. I'm really hoping this turns out. I was looking at some inspiration on Pinterest and I really want to do some type of green orangey fall look because the leaves are turning and you know, I just want to have some fun with my makeup and just try something. It may not turn out. It might be great. It might be the best thing I've ever done. We won't know until we try. All right, that's good. I just want a little something. Okay, and then all over the lid, I'm gonna go in with this shade from the e.l.f. Bite Size Shadow Quads, and this is in Hot Jalapeno. So I am just going to take a flat shader brush. This one will work. This is from L'Amour. This is a small, do I have a large shade? All right, I'm just gonna take this small shader brush and apply that all over the lid. So what I'm attempting to do with this smaller brush is to take that green just a smidge above my crease so that when I close my eyes, you still see some of that green extended up. And then I'm gonna go in with a larger brush and just finish putting it on the rest of the eyelid. Okay, I want to deepen up that outer corner just a little bit, so I'm going to go in with this even deeper shade, and I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a precise shader brush, and I'm just going to apply some of that to the outer corner of the eye. Okay, and then I'm going to tap back into that transition shade and just kind of buff out just a little bit. Okay, so then I want to take this glitter liquid eyeshadow from CoverGirl in the shade 5. It's like a glittery orange. And I'm going to take that on this angled eyeliner brush and take it around that green color. I did this once before and I really liked it. I hope I can do it again. I want to kind of bring out those greens, so I'm going to bring out this liner. Let's see if I can't bring out that green underneath by taking a brush and just kind of buffing it out over there. Okay, clean that up. I think I need to add just a little bit more glitter to that outer corner. I am actually semi-pleased with that. I think I do need to take a little bit of that transition shade and on just a fluffier brush, buff that out a little bit. All right. Now to attempt this on the other eye, and I'll be right back. You guys, I actually did it, and I actually like this side better. That never happens to me. I never like this side of my makeup. Like, this side, I did better bringing the color up so that when I naturally relax my eyes, you still see that gold or the orange. Like, yeah, you can see how this side is more angled, where this side I brought it down a little too far too soon. But I'm not going back and trying to fix it. So we're just going to live with what it is. Or do I try to fix it? See, oh, this is why I can't have nice things. I can't just move on from something. Okay, that might have helped just a little bit. Okay, that is the serious issue that I have. When I was in middle school, we had to do a project in, I believe it was 8th grade, where you had to draw a map of like your landmarks and like your around your house and stuff. And I literally was so obsessed with it that I did it multiple times, and by the time the assignment was due, I still wasn't done, and I got sent to detention because I didn't have my assignment finished. And it was literally because I had done it 4 or 5 times and I wasn't happy with it, and I kept redoing it and redoing it and redoing it, and I got sent to detention. So we're just going to walk away from that. We're just going to walk away. It's not perfect. I said that, and then here I go reaching for my brush to put more eyeshadow on this side. Guys, I have a serious problem. I can't even find the brush. There it is. Okay. I want to put, okay. All right, so now let's do the face. So to prime, I want to use a foundation I haven't used in a while, just for funsies. Let me see what I have in here. Okay, just because I have not used this in forever, let's see about a primer. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, just for fun, we're going to change this up. For a primer, I'm going to go in with my Believe Beauty Radiantly Primed Face Primer. This is from the Dollar General. So it is very much like the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, in my opinion. And also reminds me of a Lorac primer. Do I still own that? Yeah, it reminds me of this Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 illuminating primer. So I'm just gonna make sure that I have distributed that all over the face. And then of course I am gonna go in with just a little bit of my Hard Candy Smoothing Primer Balm. Guys, look, I hit pan on something. So exciting. I am going to put just a little bit of that on my cheeks. I'm actually really impressed with my eyeshadow right now. It's not perfect by any means. And I think I want to put a little something on the lids, maybe, in this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come back to the eyes. But for foundation, I decided to pull out my Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 02 Fair Porcelain. I have not used this in a very long time, and I thought, well, let's play with it today. So I am going to be using my multitasker brush from Sigma. Ooh, I forgot how whippy, like how whipped that texture is for this foundation. Let's start with that and blend that out. Alright, so foundation is on. It looks really nice, except like right here around my nose, which, are we shocked at this point? No, I didn't think so. And it's like it's kind of caking up around my mouth and on my chin. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game for me, it would seem. Alright, for concealer, I have the Radiant Cream Concealer Healthy Skin from Neutrogena in the shade Ivory Light 1. It's a little more yellow. You know, honestly, I wonder if this is supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I happen to have, so we may be doing a face of dupes here soon. Alright, going in with my concealer brush from Concealer Perfector from Zoeva. I like this brush because I'm able to take it up into that corner, and that's where I have the most issues with purple. Okay, for powder, I have not used this in some time. It's the Fenty Pro Filter powder. I just thought we'd give it a try today. I have not used it in a long time. So the only issue I have with this is the smell. It's just, whew. You're very well off rich grandma is what it smells like. Or maybe even your aunt, like a very rich aunt who doesn't show up for all the holidays and all the birthdays, but when she does, she makes up for it, and she like wears some extreme outfits, and she always wears red lipstick that's like on her teeth. Uh-oh. Oh no, look. That like pulled off, lifted the concealer. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let me try with a sponge. That kind of rectified it. Thankfully today really isn't about like the complexion so much as the eye look and the lipstick and everything. Alright, so I'm going to lightly set the rest of my face with this powder. Okay, that definitely made me look a smidge dry. To contour, I'm going to be using my KVD powder in Sombre and my Eco Tools Skin Perfecting Brush. Alright, so for blush, I want to carry on with a little bit of that orange. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love. And I'm just going to kind of sweep across all of these, kind of sticking more to the shade Miami. Okay, then for highlight, I wanted kind of that orangey gold. So I have my Wet n Wild loose highlighter in I'm So Lit. Okay, before we move on, I am going to go ahead and spray with some of my Catrice to try to bring a little bit of life back into this face. I think what I want to do too to tie in the highlight is to put a little bit in the center of my lid. Oh yeah. Okay, I like that a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up the eyes. For eyes, I do want to add some of that highlight as my inner corner. And as my brow bone highlight. Okay, so now for the lower lash line, I want to use like a mixture of these two orange shades. And do I want to use that olivey color on my waterline? Yeah, let's put this olive color on the waterline first and see what happens with that. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade All Time Olive. Okay, it's kind of like refusing to go on this waterline. Don't ask me why. But now let's dip into those two orange shades and bring that onto the lower lash line. I think I might smudge a little bit of that dark green from the e.l.f. palette just to kind of bring it together right here. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the olive a little bit right here. Okay, I think I want this shade. This is the Maybelline Superstay Ink in Globetrotter. So let's give this shade a try. Oops, that blooped somewhere and I don't know where it blooped to. All right, let's give this shade a go. As I get lipstick on my teeth, here's my dilemma. I like this shade, but I don't like the lighter orange on the bottom lash line. So I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade over that. Will this be a mistake? Am I still going to do it? Okay, let's see if this works. Actually, I think that worked well, except I think I need to clean it up just a little bit. So how do I do that? How do I do that? I actually don't know. Oh, that's highlighter, that's not powder. Oh, okay. Alright, so here is my completed, we'll call this an over-the-top fall look for sure. This is like fall fairy. I don't know, I almost think I could use a smidge more blush now that everything else is so extreme with this look. So let's add just there. Yeah. Okay, again, this is not something you're going to wear every day. This was just me having fun with my makeup, trying to create a look for fall. I wonder what my husband will say when he comes home and sees this. But yeah, here is the finished look. Again, this is a little much. This is this is some extreme makeup, but it was fun. It was fun to just sit here and play while the boys were asleep and I didn't have to worry about them and I could just basically throw makeup on my face. So here it is. I can't believe I like this eye better than this eye. That never happens to me. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you